So we're gonna do the top 5 players. We each gonna give our top 5 players for all the skill positions on the offensive side: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Who wants to go first?
We ain't gotta do tight
You
end.
see X. You see X face.
It's
You
only
saw
three
X
tight
face
ends in
when
the
I
league.
when I said that, right? He didn't do any preparation for this.
None, not at all.
No, neither did I.
Yo, the way he turned away from his cup when I said that, he's like,
No, neither did
I
I.
don't
But it's
think I
mad
read the
easy in my
restrictions just
opinion.
correctly.
I'm gonna say Chubb.
In order, so is Chubb 501 for you?
He's one. Chubb's the best back in the league to me. 5 yards per carry since he came into the league's crazy, especially behind that O line. It's not like
Yeah,
that O line
wait, no, that O line is better than you giving it credit for, but
now, but he's done it his whole career.
he also was sharing work for the first couple years. But I respect it. Keep going. I'm listening. My bad.
You just said they're not by committee, but all right. Chubb, McCaffrey, I guess, Saquon. I don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I can't think of any other bets that I think are that good. Jonathan Taylor.
Henry?
Yeah.
Taylor and Henry. Yeah, Taylor and Henry before.
Okay, so in what order? You got Taylor 4, Henry 5, or the other way around?
Yeah, 4 5. I mean, I guess like if we're just doing right now, Henry's probably 2, but I'm anticipating like a decent little decline this year.
X, you want me to go next or you gonna go next?
Nah, come on, bro. This is what I do. Go off the top. Pause. I got Barkley 1.
Yes, sir.
Just because of his ability to receive. I got Chubb 2. I think he's a better rusher, a more versatile rusher than Henry. I got Henry 3. I got McCaffrey 4 because of pass threat, and I got Taylor 5. Just because I think Taylor's a little bit O-line dependent. We saw that when his O-line was trash, he wasn't really doing his thing like that. But I think he's 5th.
All right, so I got Saquon 1 just like you, Chubb number 2, but I got Christian McCaffrey number 3. I think Deion had him 2, you had him 4, I got him 3. And then I got Henry 4, and then Taylor 5. The reason why I got McCaffrey over Henry is the same reason why you say you got Saquon 1. What McCaffrey brings as a receiver, nobody in the world has to say anything. Like you just watch one fucking game and you understand.
Yeah.
Like he's just too dynamic. The thing is that he's smaller and hasn't really been able to stay healthy for the last few years. Last year was the healthiest he's been in a while. So that's the reason why I even have him as low as 3. But next up, we got tight end. We're gonna save the 2 best positions for last.
I don't think we need to do tight end.
Nah,
I think we need to do tight.
So we got Kelsey. Well, I'll go first, and y'all tell me if y'all disagree.
My list ends with Kelsey.
All right, so I got Kelsey 1. I got Kittle 2. I actually think that if Kittle could actually stay healthy and had a good quarterback, he might be the best tight end in the league. You put Kelsey on the Chiefs, and you actually you up his durability stats in Madden. I think he's the best tight end in the league. Then I got Mark Andrews from the Ravens. Say what you want about Lamar, but that boy Andrews be wilding out there. Good blocker, good receiver. Then Darren Waller at 4 and Dallas Goedert at 5. Goddard is only at 5 because I think there's only 4 really good tight ends in the NFL.
I think the dude from the Falcons would be there if he had when he gets a quarterback that can actually throw the ball. That dude in Atlanta is going to be disgusting. You can't cover him.
Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, he's the truth. It's just he had fucking Mariota throwing for him.
Yeah, he's only been in the league for like 2 years, and he hasn't had an actual quarterback yet, so he's got a way to go to prove himself, at least to me. But yeah, I don't think there's that many like dynamic tight ends, I should say, because there's some really good blockers. There's a few that are good receivers, but there's only a handful that could do it all or that really stand out. And Deion already said his piece on that. So,
I'm good. Kelsey, there's my list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you already said your piece. That was like not even a full second worth. But Wide receiver.
I'll go first.
I think this is the one we're gonna have the biggest
Yeah.
I'll
disagreement.
go first. Justin Jefferson,
Number
Stephon
one.
Diggs. This is in order. Justin Jefferson 1, Stephon Diggs 2, Jamar Chase 3, Brandon Ayuk 4, 5. I'm gonna go with.
Ayuk 4?
So I think I honestly believe.
Ayuk need an actual quarterback to prove
Yeah,
it.
I actually believe, and I'm being dead ass here. Like, there's a part of me that wants him to go away because I think he's the best receiver in the league, and we'll never see that with the Niners. Unfortunately,
So
we'll never.
we spoke about this at the end of the NFL season, and at the beginning of free agency with how good we think Ayuk is, and if he actually had a quarterback, what he would possibly be able to do in the league.
Yeah.
But to have him top 5 right now when he hasn't been able to prove that, yeah, I don't care if he could be open for 65 minutes in a game, and I know there's only 60. That's why I said that. He could be open for 65 minutes, bro. But until he has a quarterback where he could prove he's going to catch that ball, make shit happen all game, and then defenses start to key on him, and he's able to make the adjustments, I can't say he's in that realm yet, bro.
I mean, I think
I don't even know
I
if he's
also
the best wide
disagree with
receiver on
Chase
his
being 3.
team.
I
Is
think
he
I
the best
think
wide receiver on his team?
his 1,000 yards.
Yes. He's the best receiver on
Yeah,
the
he is.
49ers.
His 1,000 yards is more impressive to me than like Diggs's 1,300.
I don't have Diggs top 5 either, though.
But I can't think of it. I mean, I guess Tyreek Hill would be the only receiver I think had a more impressive year last year.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
I don't think
Jamar
I
Chase-
heard Tyreek Hill in your top 5, though.
Wasn't.
Oh, I didn't finish my 5th. You didn't let me finish my 5th.
Oh, I
one.
thought you
interrupted.
said all 5. My bad.
No, I only said 4. Then you interrupted. Tyreek Hill is going to be 5.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Tyreek Hill is going to be 5.
So for the listeners, because I interrupted, can you repeat your top 5 in order?
I got Justin Jefferson, who I think is like a clear cut best receiver, production, talent, everything. Stephon Diggs at 2. Jamar Chase at 3. I'm gonna be honest, Jamar Chase's year last year wasn't that good, but it's just something about him. There's something about him where I think he's really good. Brandon Ayuk 4, Tyreek Hill 5. If I had a 6th one, it'd be Devontae Adams.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just think Devontae's on the decline. I think he's a little washed. It just is.
Is
I mean, it's hard to
Because when
say.
he had Rodgers, he was balling.
He had Derek Carr as
because-
quarterback and still had like 14.
And still balled out, bro.
Like he had a crazy ass year. Derek Carr was his quarterback most of the season. Got benched and played with a bunch of nobodies, and like still had and was still like top 5 in almost every category.
He's a great player. I'm not saying he's not. I just think.
But to say that he's on the decline when he played with like fucking bullshit last year.
Listen, his expectations are different. His version of a decline is going to be different than the next man's version.
No,
of a
I
decline.
feel you,
It just
bro.
is what it is. I mean, we just finished
it's
20 minutes of y'all talking about James Harden's wash like he didn't average 21 and 12.
Wait, don't say y'all. Don't say y'all.
You know what I mean? Like
I stood quiet that whole segment.
All that stuff's going to differ player to player.
No, I understand what you're saying, bro, but how can you say that when you would have been a better quarterback for him last year than what he played with?
I think if you gave Ayuk Derek Carr, he easily gets 1,500 yards.
All right, look, let's get beyond that shit. And it's time for y'all to stop being racist. So my top 5. Let me get there. Let me land the plane.
I just want to be real quick. I want to be on record saying I am racist with receivers.
We shouldn't be. Number 1,
yeah,
I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson, number 1.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, I'm gonna put Tyreek Hill. Just because what he does without even catching the ball is his impact on the game is just so I'm gonna put Tyreek Hill 2. I'm gonna put Diggs 3. I'm gonna put Cooper Kupp 4. The man is always open, bro.
He's
always open. And number 5 is Chase.
X called me racist. He had one person in his top 5 I didn't have.
Yeah, the
white guy. But
yeah.
did you see the face you made when I said Cooper Kupp? He's only led the league in stats for the last 5 years. Like,
so it's just because he didn't play last year.
So I got Justin Jefferson number 1. That's the one thing we all agree on. I got Adams number 2.
That's okay. Now you out.
I got Cooper Cup 3, Tyreek Hill 4, and Jamar Chase is not in my top 5. I got AJ Brown.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't think AJ Brown's that good.
Nah.
AJ Brown is a fucking beast, consistent, reliable, and I'm sorry, bro. Like Jamar Chase has the potential to be the best wide receiver in the game, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jamar Chase has all-time potential, but
For sure.
Jamar Chase drops the ball more than almost anybody in the fucking NFL.
It was last year AJ Brown's first 1,000-yard season.
No, it wasn't. He's had 1,000. He's had a 1,000-yard season every year except one. And
well, he's played 4 years.
Mad games. Yeah, but he's missed. The 1 year he didn't have 1,000-yard games. How many games he missed?
3.
That's a lot. And how many yards he had?
800.
Yeah, so he plays 2 of those 3 games. He has 1,000-yard season every season in his career.
I mean, he's never in his career averaged 100 yards per game, but I mean that was decent math there.
Yeah, how many touchdowns he got?
Huh?
How many touchdowns he got? How many drops he had? How many drops he had? Because look, I said AJ Brown. He's like, fuck out of here. You're gonna put AJ Brown over Jamar Chase. How many drops he had? How many drops Jamar Chase had? Jamar Chase probably had more drops last year than AJ Brown.
He had a 60% catch percentage. Is that good?
What is his drops though?
I don't know. I can't see. They don't have that on here. I feel like his catch percentage is lower than Jamar Chase, so I feel like he has to have more drops. There's no way catch percentage is anything but like you either caught the ball or you dropped it. There's no way they're factoring in like the incomplete passes.
It's probably just the amount of times you were targeted and how many times you caught the ball.
Yeah, and Jalen Hurts is his quarterback, not as accurate as
Listen,
Ryan Tannehill.
Y'all told me I can't use quarterbacks as an excuse for Ayuk, and we're talking about Jalen Hurts, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, being AJ Brown's issue. Yeah, Ayuk done play with Jimmy G, Trey Lance, Brock Purdy. All of them stink.
Yo, real quick, everything I said about Trey Lance like 3 episodes ago, scratch that. He's ass.
Now, I wanted to talk about this. I think Kyle Shanahan should be investigated for racism. I watched that game, bro. I think he sabotaged it. I think the play calling was atrocious, inexcusable, in my opinion. Trey Lance had 21 dropbacks, 8 rushes. Sam Darnold.
Real quick. Jamar Chase had 11 drops last year. AJ Brown had 5.
All that tells me is AJ Brown don't be open that much. For his catch percentage to be lower than Jamar Chase's, and he had 6 less drops, that just tells me he don't be open like that.
AJ Brown's drop percentage is 3.4. Jamar Chase's drop percentage is 8.2.
No, I said his catch percentage.
I know, and I'm saying
he don't be open like that.
Percentage.
Yeah, he don't be open like that. But
Jamar Chase's catch percentage last year was 64.9.
That'd probably be AJ Brown's career high.
And AJ Brown's was 60. Nasty work.
Anyway, I think Kyle Shanahan is sabotaging it so that because Brock Purdy's been so bad in camp, like dog shit, that I think he sabotaged Trey Lance that way. There's no pressure on Purdy.
But didn't you say that Lance is Shanahan's guy?
I think Lance is Shanahan's guy, but if you know Purdy has to start, right? Like if as an organization you've made that decision, I think as a head coach, you have to make the decisions in order to ease the pressure on him, and they all need to be investigated for racism because of it.
I don't know. It's a wild accusation to make, but leave it to you to make those accusations.
Listen, 8 rushing attempts with Trey Lance in the game, 7 with Darnold. Come on, man. Come on. A 2-step drop with your quarterback who isn't known for that. If anything, where Trey Lance differs is his ability to extend the ball down the field, right? Farther along, extend plays, etc. You're going to put Trey Lance under center and tell him to do a 2-step drop to a 3-yard curl. Come on, man. What are we talking about? That's racism. Blatant. That's blatant racism.
All right. Well, I'm going to give my top 5 quarterbacks before I'll start it off with the quarterbacks, and then Y'all decide who goes next. Number 1, clearly Mahomes. I got Joe Burrow number 2. Josh Allen number 3. Aaron Rodgers 4 and Jalen Hurts 5.
You was just talking about how AJ Brown would be better if he had a different quarterback. It's only 4 other
Nah,
ones.
yo, I laughed when I said that. I was just talking shit to fit my narrative.
It's about 28 quarterbacks I'd take over Brandon Ayuk's quarterback. Give or take 1 or 2. Now I'm gonna go Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Rodgers, Hurts, probably for me.
I almost didn't put Hurts in my top 5, but it felt racist to have 4 white quarterbacks in the top 5, so I put him.
You got Mahomes and Burrow.
You almost got me.
I almost made a joke. But I'm gonna wait till after the show.
I got the same top 5, but I would swap out Herbert for Hurts at 5.
Wow. See, so that's what I was gonna do, and I thought I would be the only one to put Herbert, but it felt racist to have 5, and I don't think the gap between Herbert and Hurts is that much, especially when Hurts is a runner.
I can't wait for this year. I can't wait. All them Herbert excuses are out the door. He better be everything everybody say he is. I'm not listening to nothing.
Yo,
I like my old lineman racist, and I like my quarterbacks white, tall, and statuesque. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same. It took everything. I took a deep breath before I said Hurts. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Stand in that pocket. All that running around shit. Stand in that pocket.